post, I talked about having an attractive office. And I actually want to talk a little bit more about that because we kind of got into a conversation about this on my Facebook page. A few of us are talking about office space and what it means to have an attractive, comfortable office space. So I thought I'd show you a little bit of my office, which I just moved into a few months ago. It's still actually a little, not fully furnished, but let me kind of give you a tour here, and I want you to keep in mind that my clientele are children with ADHD and autism and their families. So I want you to look about how I kind of stay true to that specialty in my office space as well. So this is the door. Everyone comes in. Hello, door. And you walk in, and this is my waiting area, and you'll see that it's actually quite sparse. I don't have a lot in here. My waiting area before I moved here was very, very small. So the furniture that I have here is basically what I brought from over there. But people don't wait very long. I only see one family at a time, so they're not in here a long time. But a few things that are important here. I have this coat rack, which people actually use, which I think is pretty cool. Over here is our little decor. I'm not really an interior decorator, but this is kind of neat because it's bamboo, and it's I don't care if it gets broken. I don't care if kids play with it. These have been used as ski poles. They've been used as various different things. Everybody's safe with it, but if it gets broken or falls over, nobody cares. Comfy chair, basic table, basic chairs. This is all, I think I mentioned, from IKEA. The great thing about IKEA is that the stuff is cheap. So again, if anything gets broken, no big deal. I don't really mind. If it gets dirty, I don't care. So here we're going to go into my actual where therapy happens office. And let's see. Now you'll notice in here I have a couch. And the reason why I have a couch is not for people to lie on the couch, but because the kids I work with can't sit very well. They wiggle a lot. Chairs just really don't work for them. So couch is good. And I want you to notice a couple things. First of all, I have no windows in my office other than skylights, and that was actually done on purpose. I actually did it in my other office as well, because again, kids with ADHD are very distractible, and they look out the window a lot. So people have noticed, clients have noticed that I'm always on the top floor, which I think is cute. In the office itself, I have a couch. I have these two end tables. One, of course, holds clocks and things like that. The lamps are red and fuzzy on purpose. They're unique. Kids can, again, touch them. They're tactile, and they're fun, and they're different, and they kind of keep people's attention. I keep the colors pretty neutral with these pops of color, again, because I think it's fun, and teenage girls kind of like my funky decor. I have over here, I have what I call my coloring table. I don't know if you can see it, and I don't really know if I can get close enough. This table has scribbles all over it. This was a $9 table at IKEA. I don't care that there are scribbles all over it. I don't ask children to scribble on it, but it happens. So I don't care about that. One of the things I really do kind of hang my hat on with my clients is that it's very kid-friendly in here, so they can take their shoes off and be comfortable, and we don't spend a lot of time saying no, like, no, you can't do that, no, you can't do this. Part of the reason for that is I don't have a lot to distract them. This is really kind of the only toys and games I have. Not a lot. There might be some things under there, and there's some surprises under the couch that they can pull out, but that's pretty much it. And kids don't get really distracted by that. I have these two chairs, which are really interesting. They're very light. They're very lightweight. Let's see if I can move. I don't know if I can show you. They're very lightweight. They tip really easily, which is kind of a blessing and a curse because kids will sit on the sides of them and tip. But on the other hand, they don't break or hurt anybody. And then back here is like where my work area is and my desk. And I have really strict rules in this office that kids can't go behind that desk, and it's really kind of neat to see them observe those rules. Kids that don't often do well with rules do really well with that rule. And here's sort of my, oh wait, let me show you my wall. This is the beginning of my art wall. In the office I had previously, I had literally probably 100 hand-drawn pictures on my wall that I gave away back to the kids when they were done, when I moved out of the office. This is a really great way to build community in your office. It's a really cool way for kids to sort of feel part of what you're doing here. And of course, you know, we don't use names, so nobody knows who's who, but that's really fun. And then this lamp is sort of an office favorite. It's from IKEA. It's really funky and cool. It's tactile. Again, it's paper. If they touch it, I really don't care. So that's my office space. And, you know, I really did put this together with a lot of thought. This is not really something that was thrown together in kind of a hurry out of a swap shop. And so, you know, your office may not look at all like this because you don't work with the same type of population I do. But I want you to keep in mind your population and what they need in terms of a comfy office. This has been Dr. Drsusangiurleo of drsusangiurleo.com.